Hi, welcome to CVAP. I'm Ivan, and today I want to show you how you can create a BIM dashboard in Microsoft Power BI where you're going to be able to access all of your data sets in one easy-to-view screen. Now, first of all you need is a Power BI desktop installed on your computer, and you'll need to create an account on CVAP app. Don't worry though, we have a freemium plan where you can sign up and use CVAP absolutely free. If you head over to the channel, you'll also find my CVAP BIM basic tutorials where you can learn how to create your first project as well as upload and link your BIM models to Power BI template. I'll drop all of the links into the description below to make it really easy for you. Once you've completed those steps, then we can open up our new template in Power BI. The downloaded template is saved as a PBIT file. So now you need to save your dashboard as a PBIX file so that you can start working on it. So just click on the file, then save as, and choose the extension as PBIX. Okay, we're ready, so let's do it. So let's start with a brief overview of the Power BI desktop screen. In the center, you'll see your BIM 3D viewer, powered and developed with CVAP, with a lot of blank space around it. But don't worry about that, we're gonna be filling it up with some visualizations. At the top, you have your different menus and standard. And on the right-hand side, you can see three panes: filters, visualizations, and data. So the visualization pane is where you choose what visual you would like to add to your dashboard. It also has a number of other options under Add Data to your visual and Format your visual so you can customize the look of it. The data pane allows you to choose data from the drop-down lists to include it into the chosen visual by either clicking or dragging it. And the filters pane will show you what filters you have on the visual. So first we're going to add a slicer card to our visual so that we can access all of the asset classes easily. A slicer is basically just a form of filtering the assets. To do this, we need to go to Visualization and click on Slicer, and the visual will just pop up. You can move those visuals around your dashboard to customize your look as you like. I'm going to move this up to the top of the screen on the left here, and you can also resize them like this. Now we're going to populate the visual with information. So let's go to the data pane and under WT_assets, drag class over to field under visualizations. Now you can see that the visual is populated with that data. Now unclick that card and we can move into adding another visual. Now I'm going to add a pie chart so I can sort the assets according to the story that they are on. So let's click on the pie chart icon under visualizations and we'll move and resize it. Then under the data pane, scroll down to WT_asset spatial and then to building story asset name and drag that into the legend field. And drag it again into the values field. Now you can see that by clicking on something in the slicer card, it will populate the pie chart like so. So let's click back on our pie chart to format it. Click on the format, your visual, then click on general. Toggle the title to the off position to clean that visual up a little bit. Now unclick that card. Now we will add a table that will show us the assets information and their calculations. Under Add Data to your visual, click on Add Table and adjust the size and position. To add some data, click WT_assets and then drag object type over to columns. Then drag Asset ID over to. Under Asset ID, click on Count Distinct to add in the calculations. Now unclick the card and we'll add some table for the QTO name value. So click to add another table next to the first one. Under data, scrolls to W_QTO and then drag name over to the column fields. And I'll resize that down a little bit more and click off it. Next, I want to add an advanced card visual to display the number of assets that I have selected. Click on the advanced card visual, then move and resize it as you like. Under Data, populate the visual by scrolling to WT_assets and then drag asset ID over to Data field. Click the down arrow next to it and choose Count. Now, if you want to clean that card up, you can go to Format your visual and toggle Category Label to Off. And under Data Label, you can choose the display unit that you prefer. I'm going to keep this on Auto. Now that's done, so we can unclick the card. I now want to add another advanced card visual to display the global area value of the selected quantity. So let's add another by clicking on the advanced card visual here and adding it underneath our other card. Then we go to WT_QTO and drag over value into the data field. Then under Format your visual, go to Category Label and toggle it to the off position. Under Data Label, you can again choose how you'd like the units to be displayed. This time I'm going to choose None. Now under General at the top here, toggle Title to On. Then drop down the menu and click on FX at the side here. This will bring up this pop-up where we choose the format style and fields. So if you click on a drop-down arrow and then search for QTO and scroll to Name, this will essentially show us the first name. Now click OK. Now we go to Visual again and toggle Postfix Label to On. Next, go to Add Data and under WT_QTO, drag Unit into Postfix field to complete the visual. Now as an example, if we click on the asset class IFC doors under the slicer card, then we can display them in the 3D viewer and find their global area size. So click IFC doors, then choose a level. Click on Update and it will display the visualization as well as the number of assets and the global area. And that's all from me for now. If you'd like to learn more about the BIM dashboards, then head over to the channel and take a look at some of our tutorials and videos where we show you how CVEP can streamline your BIM process. If you've got any questions, then please take a moment and leave us a comment. We'll do our best to answer any of your queries. Until next time, bye!